Hey, this is Skylar, and in this video, I would like to talk about plants that exist only in my dreams. Okay, in real life, I'm completely blind, and it's the same in my dreams. In real life, I have four senses: sound, smell, taste, hearing, and touch. So, um, in my dreams, it's exactly the same. I can hear things, I can smell things, I can taste things, I can touch things in my dreams, just like real life. Now, um, my dreams are very off the wall ish, I guess you would say, creative, vivid. So my dreams have come up with some plants that do not exist in the real world, I'm sad to say, but they exist in my dreams. And they have kind of weird names. Um, I'll tell you about some of the positive ones. In my um, favorite dream I had on July 16th, 2013, I had a dream about a plant called Devva. That's D as in dog, E, V as in Victor, V as in Victor, A. Devva. Now, like I said, this is a plant that only exists in my dreams. Devva is a very woodsy type of plant. It, it it's kind of shaped like, if you've ever seen those rosemary, the little rosemary bushes like at the stores that are cut to look like Christmas trees around Christmas time. If you've ever seen one of those, that's what a Devva bush looks like. It's just taller. It comes up to like my bosoms, and I'm like 5'2". So its leaves kind of look like that of rosemary, but they're like 4 times as long. The smell of Devva is very pungent. It smells like, if you've ever been to like a Christmas tree farm where they're cutting down trees and you kind of smell that woodsy, very overpoweringly woodsy smell in the air. Um, that's what Devva smells like. It's very woodsy, like I say. Um, in my dreams, people use it for anything from cooking to smoking, bathing in. Yeah, it's yes. People in my dreams, they do smoke it. They say in my dreams that the reason why they smoke it is because Devva supposedly has calming effects, which I can attest to that, because when I smell something woodsy, it makes me very calm. Now, the next dream I had when I was 13 years old, so that would be like 2004, 2003, 2004. I had a dream. Well, in real life, when I was 13, I was obsessed with the talk show host Maury. I was obsessed with his last name, the sound of his last name. His last name is Povich, in case you don't know. Well, in my dream, uh, when I was 13 years old, I dreamt of a plant called lovich. 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 Lovich is a plant, luckily, well, kind of sadly, I'd say, it only exists in my dreams. Um, I wish it would exist in real life, but it doesn't, so. Anyways, lovich is a sap-bearing plant that exists only in my dreams. Its leaves, which is where all the sap is, they do this kind of spiral, kind of ringlet, kind of a corkscrew shape. So it's very hard to get the sap out. I mean, you have to like pull the leaf like to straighten it out and then like scrape the sap out. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Um, the sap itself is the consistency of honey, and it kind of tastes like sugar and woods. So the closest I can come to in taste to lovich in real world is if you've ever had anything that's sweetened with stevia rather than sugar. If you've tasted anything stevia sweetened in real world, you would know that stevia has a sweet taste and then it kind of has a woodsy aftertaste. That's the closest you're going to come to lovich sap in my dreams. Obviously, because lovich doesn't exist, it's hard to find something that tastes exactly like it. So, that's when I found stevia. Stevia is a real plant. It's people use it instead of sugar, and it has it has a very woodsy aftertaste. I mean, like when you first sip on something that's sweetened with stevia, you'll taste the sweetness, and then you'll taste a little bit of a licoricey aftertaste ish, and then you'll taste woods. At least that's what I taste. So, to me, the stevia um, sweetener reminds me of the plant in my dreams, lovich, because lovich is, as I say, sweet and woodsy. If you want to get the taste exactly of what it exactly tastes like, get some honey and put it on a broccoli stem and eat it. That's what lovich tastes like in my dreams. Sweet and woodsy. All together, all in one. All at the same time. It's very sweet, very woodsy. Um, those are the two positive ones. Oh, and one more. In February 12th, 2015, I had a dream about a plant called the Crucis flower. For those of you who don't know, number one, in real life, Crucis is Latin for cross. Number two, I am a total Crucis fanatic. There's a lot of words that I like that start with the letters CRUC. Like sometimes I like to stand cruciform, which means in the shape of a cross. Yes, that's a real word. Google it. But in my dreams, I say, in February 12th, 2015, there was a flower called the Crucis flower. And it was so named because its flower petals formed a cross. The flower head itself was pretty big, about 3 times as big as your average head of lettuce. As for the smell, it smelled like flowery and woodsy at the same time. So mixed together like, if you want to get the scent of what it smells like, mix together lavender and pine in equal parts. That's what Crucis flower smells like. Very flowery and very woodsy at the same time. Equal amounts of floweriness and woodsiness. That's what Crucis flower smells like. If only that existed. Now, in my dreams, the reason I was so fond of this flower is because of the name, obviously. And because also it had that woodsy smell. Not only was it kind of flowery, floral nice to smell, but it also had that woodiness to it. So just imagine, like I said, mixing, just take the most flowery smell that you can think of and mix it together with the most woodsy smell that you can think of. And that's what Crucis flower smelled like. It was totally Slayer. So, yeah. Um, if you'll notice, for some reason, I don't know why, I don't have a clue. All my plants that exist in my dreams are woodsy. For some reason, I've not a clue. But yeah. Anyways, just wanted to share that with you.